She didn't love you. She watched you, studied your moves, memorized your reactions, every weakness, every silent sigh, and turned your empathy into her control panel. You thought it was connection, but it was control. The story she told you, it wasn't vulnerability.it was a tactic. She knew exactly what to say to make you lean in, to make you want to protect her, save her, fight for her, and you did. But it wasn't love.it was a game, and the worst part, you were fighting for someone who never really existed. The illusion of connection. You thought you had found something rare, deep, intense, different. She opened up fast, told you things no one else knew. Tears on the first few dates. The "you're the only one I can trust" speech felt like fate, but it was a script. She wasn't building trust. She was speed-running intimacy. That wasn't vulnerability. It was fabricated fragility. She didn't open up because she trusted you. She opened up so you would. And you did, because you're kind, you're real, and real people fall for what seems honest. But this wasn't honest. It was a setup. Emotional hostage system. Suddenly, everything became a minefield. Your tone hurt her. A delayed reply meant something was wrong. A simple comment became a storm. And what did you do? You tried to fix it, because that's what real men do, they protect. But this wasn't sensitivity. It was strategy. She didn't explode, she collapsed. And every collapse forced you deeper into the trap. You abandoned your logic to save her emotions. You thought you were in a relationship, but you were negotiating with emotional terrorism. Gaslighting, rewriting your reality, you said. But you promised. She replied, I never said that. You were sure. She denied it calmly. And the more certain you were, the more doubt she planted. It wasn't just a lie. It was gaslighting. She didn't argue. She edited your memory. And eventually, you stopped trusting your own mind, your feelings, your instincts, yourself. That's the moment you started disappearing. Isolation without chains. She never told you to cut people off. She just got sad when you were happy with others. Started fights after family dinners. Made you feel guilty for going out. And to avoid conflict, you started saying no to the world and yes to her. Not out of love, but out of exhaustion. One day you woke up and she was your only lifeline. And also your deepest wound. Guilt as a leash. Anytime you had a need, a boundary, a request, she flipped the script. After everything I do for you, this is how you treat me? She turned kindness into credit, turned your care into debt, and your needs into threats. You stopped asking, stopped feeling, stopped being you, because everything in you became dangerous to the relationship. The collapse, the silent breaking point. You weren't weak. You were conditioned, trained to believe that love meant sacrifice, that being a good man meant self-erasure. But that's not love. That's emotional warfare dressed as affection. And the stronger you were, the more she weaponized your strength against you. You started dimming your light just to keep the peace. But peace with her was war with yourself. rebirth begins with you. You will not save her, because she never wanted to be saved. She just wanted to be maintained. And now it's your turn to choose yourself, to feel again, to breathe again, to remember who you were before the manipulation. Carl Jung once said, "What you do not face will become your fate, but now you see it, and that clarity, that's your first taste of freedom. You don't need to earn love. You don't need to shrink to be chosen. And you never, ever have to perform to be enough." She was chaos, but you are your comeback story. If something in this hit you deep, if your story feels too familiar, you're not broken, you're healing. Because here we don't offer fake hope. We offer truth even when it hurts. And that truth will lead you home. You survived the kind of manipulation that breaks even the strongest men. But now you're awake. And once you wake up, you never go back to sleep.